How you doing?
Hi everybody, welcome back. It's been 168 hours and oh, how I've missed you. I hope you have done something wonderful. You've done something great. Just a minute ago, I mailed a birthday card to a special young lady in Maine. You might have seen her picture in the Facebook machine where it shows her sitting at a table by herself. Anyway, it was at her birthday party and it turns out she's actually 19 years old, but she'll still enjoy the birthday card anyways. But that's off, and anybody who participated in that, thank you. It has now been delivered. Haha. So anyway, so how's everybody doing? How's it going? How are things? I've missed you, like I said. So I have a story if you want to hear it. Do you guys want to hear it? It's about two men and a donkey. Two men and a donkey going on a journey. So here's how the story goes. There's two men and a donkey, and they're traveling to a far-off, distant place. And they're walking and walking, and neither of them are riding the donkey, and they come across a crowd of people, and they say, look at those two people. And they murmur a little bit, and they say, one of those guys should ride the donkey instead of walking this whole distance. So the dad looks at the son looks at the dad, they say, yeah, you know what, one of us should. So the old man grabs his son, puts him up on the donkey, and they're on their way. A couple more miles, they're walking and they come across another group of people and they say, look at that old man, weak and feeble. He should really be riding the donkey, not the young man who has the energy and the strength to endure such a challenge. So the old man looks at the son looks at the old man, they switch places. Now the old man's riding the donkey and the young man is now walking alongside. They carry on, they move on in their journey and they come across another group of people. And they say, there's plenty of room. This group of people thinks, hey, why don't both of you ride the donkey? Old man looks at the son looks at the old man, they both get on the donkey. And they're walking along and they come across another group of people. And this group of people says, look at that poor animal, just carrying all that weight. They've walked for so long, it seems like they've been out there forever. Look at how tired that donkey looks. So the old man looks at the son looks at the old man, they decide to carry the donkey. Now at this point, they actually come to a bridge. So while they're carrying the donkey, they look at the bridge and they wonder how they're going to traverse this bridge with the donkey on their backs, and they're trying to figure these things out, so they just go for it. So they start walking across the bridge. A slight gust of wind comes up, they lose control of the donkey falls over the bridge to its death. It dies. So the moral of the story is, be true to yourself and who you are and your decisions in your life, because everybody else's opinion doesn't matter. Because eventually, if you cave to all those other opinions, you're going to lose your ass.
What do you think of that? Woo!
I know, I think that story is funny. Myself, I think it's a great story, but, so many times we try to please everybody else. We try to, and it just doesn't happen. And I'm frankly tired of it. I'm a pleaser. I try to make everybody happy. It doesn't ever work out. There's always somebody who's a little disappointed or a little upset with you. Oh, when you were a kid, you say, oh, she got two and I only got one. Happens everywhere. But like I said, the moral of that story, be true to yourself. Okay, next subject. Okay, so let's talk about events. Who wants to talk about events? We're so excited about events, things that we get to do. I'm sorry, my singing sucks, but whatever. So you guys, let's see, what we got going on this week? Tomorrow, of course today is Monday, June 27th. Today, let's see, tomorrow, online, It Works giveaway. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. The comfort of your home. So I'm not sure what this is about, but it says it's the online It Works giveaway from the comfort of your home. I'm sure that this is probably some marketing thing, or they give away stuff like the Thrive patches or other kind of business like that. So if you want to do that, go ahead. It's something to do tomorrow night. And Wednesday's going to be kind of cool because Wednesday is the monthly event that they have up at the Gastro Pub for the Angels group. I love this group. Can I just tell you, it is the best group ever. You go up there and you always feel a little out of place because everybody's so damn good looking. So anyway, this is the Be an Angel Terrace fundraiser, Wednesday at 7 p.m. at the Cliff House Gastro Pub. If you don't know where that is, it's in Draper. You get off 134. Go straight up the hill, you'll run into it. As soon as it starts going uphill, you know you're almost there. Turn left, it's by like a atrium, or I mean, like a gardener or something. Anyway, that's tomorrow. No, sorry, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Those are fun, and they're fundraisers, and they're usually a good cause, and like I said, beautiful people, like everywhere. So go do that. This Thursday, we have a benefit night for Kyle's medical expenses. If you know who Kyle is, I'm sure you'll love to attend this. This is Thursday at 5 p.m. at the Chick-fil-A in Riverdale City. Riverdale, so you gotta travel, you gotta go. Unless you're already close by, then you just have to go. Anyway, Kyle's a cute little kid. We love him, we think he's awesome. He's a little shy sometimes, but all little boys are, including me. So after that, I think the next Heroes event, for everybody who's a Heroes fan, Kids Heroes fan, is July 11th. This is the roller coaster event. And I'm gonna play a little video right now about it. And it's gonna be a fundraiser. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be 2 hours on a roller coaster. I'm working that night, so I'm not sure what time or how I'm gonna be able to work it out. We'll see if I can barter and trade and switch and swap and see if I can get down there, because these kinds of things are a lot of fun. And it'll be done in the morning. At like 5 in the morning. So I'll be tired because I will have been working. But yeah, that's the 11th. So that's actually next week. So the very next Monday is, guess what? 4th of July. And here's how dingly ding dang dang stupid I am sometimes. So just a day ago, I went all the way to Idaho, or lottery tickets. Fun, something to do. But instead of going to Idaho, I should have went to Wyoming. Just as far. Of course, I don't know where they have fireworks stands in Idaho, but I know they have them in Idaho or in Wyoming, and that's where I should have went, because then I could have had a whole bunch of fireworks. And I was going there anyway. Not the smartest guy. So let me play the video and I'll get back to you. Why do you ask for this stuff? Oh, God. Rename things. This is part 2. Let's get started. Here we have bed pajamas. These are called burrito blankets. This is a campground for dead people. And here we have cereal water. This is a ceiling windmill, and these are drum hammers, otherwise known as parent annoyers. This is an electric hose. Some people call them stingers. This is a finger bubbler. If you wore finger pants, you wouldn't have to worry about the finger bubbler. This is called girlfriend repellent. This is a petrol suitcase. Here's a roll of inches. A roll. This is called sneeze paper. This is a tooth comb. This is water with corners. And here's tree skin. This is called an ash gasket. And here's a baby shield. And this, of course, is a horse tornado. I hope you enjoyed our Rename Things Part 2. Come see us again. I'm not exactly sure how all these thoughts enter my mind. It's as if I'm from another planet. Well, so anyway, you guys know that all this stuff I do is just for fun. Just for fun. Funsies. Look, I'm practicing. Hey, maybe one day I'll grow up and I'll have my own live television show. It's probably far from the truth, but who knows? Maybe. Let's go back down to the basement really quick. We got to do some finishing up. So, I'm going to build a few new cosplay things. Turn some lights on. Hopefully, we'll find something good to do. You never know. You come up with all kinds of crazy things, and people either like it or they don't like it. That's fine either way. Doesn't really matter. So here's one. I'll show you this cosplay. My new cosplay. I am what they call Techno Leia. Check that out. That's pretty nice, huh? It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet, pretty pimpin'. That's some made-up mumbo jumbo. I can't believe it. Okay, so in closing, I wanted to talk to you about a little trip I had to Barnes & Noble. So I went in to buy some books, and I'm going on a little bit of a trip, so I'm going to buy some books to read on the airplane. I wanted to get this book because I had heard about the series on TNT, as you can see, it's by TNT. And if you don't know me, you know that I work with ships. So that's why this is interesting to me. But let me just read this to you really quick. And it's a novel. It's called The Last Ship by William Brinkley. William Brinkley wrote this book. The unimaginable has happened. The world has been plunged into all-out nuclear war. Sailing near the Arctic Circle, the USS Nathan James is relatively unscathed. But the future is grim, and Captain Thomas is facing mutiny from the tattered remnants of his crew. With civilization in ruins, he urges those who remain, 152 men and 26 women, to pull together in search of land. Once they reach safety, however, the men and women on board realize that they are the Earth's last remaining survivors. Does it sound familiar? And they've all been exposed to radiation. Third eyeball generating beams. When none of these women seem to be able to conceive, fear sets in. Will this be the end of humankind? Well, increase your brain case and read a few books and have a good time. And go out and do something for the next 168 hours because that's what we're here for. Go out and make a difference. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you next week. Happy 4th.